If there is a face to the Fukushima disaster, Amiko Numaochi, a high school teacher of 18 years, believes she could be it. Her hair has started falling out. Her once healthy teeth have as well, leaving her dentist dumbfounded. And then there are the unusual rashes running along her thighs. Numaochi lives just 25 kilometers from the crippled nuclear plant. For the past year, she's blogged about her failing health and how she thinks the radiation and the radiation-tainted food the government says is safe to eat is slowly killing her.
If you keep doing what the government says is all right, this is what happens. I have made myself a test subject to uncover the government's lies.
Deep suspicion over the official handling of the crisis has led parents and teachers to push for independent tests on such things as school cafeteria meals. With children proven to be the most vulnerable to radiation, officials recently bowed to public pressure and announced the amount of radioactive cesium allowed in food will be reduced, in some cases by 20 times. Still, authorities insist the original levels set were safe and that Fukushima's residents are under no threat.
Most of the death was caused by tsunami. And I have not heard any single case of death because of the nuclear radiation.
Here in Japan and internationally, there is intense debate over whether long-term exposure to lower levels of radiation, like what exists in Fukushima, is a risk to human health. There's little science on the matter, and much is unknown. Likening it to an invisible enemy, Dr. Shintaro Hida treated thousands of people suffering from radiation sickness in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, long after the atomic bombs were dropped. With Fukushima, he fears the pages of history will be filled with more victims.
There's no doubt a lot of people are already being affected by internal radiation. To say they aren't is wishful thinking on the government's part. They are dismissing the dangers, and they are wrong.
Numaochi now spends part of her days caring for dogs left behind by people who fled after the nuclear meltdown. She's vowing to stay on near the plant in hopes her example will convince the government to embrace the concerns of those she says it has abandoned. Steve Chow, Al Jazeera, Minamisoma, Japan.